and welcome back to Acquired Taste, and we about to get into it right away. We are about to watch Ace Changer. Is there info or no info? There is info. Ace, ACE, is a 5-member boy group under Beat Interactive and Swing Entertainment that debuted in 2017. Before its debut, the group gained a following through busking on the streets of the Hongdae district in Seoul, which is known for its urban arts and indie music culture, local shops, clubs, and entertainment. They covered the dance choreography of popular groups such as BTS, Blackpink, and X. Oh, awesome.
Smart.
Changer is the title track of their repackaged album, Changer. Dear Iris?
Yeah.
Iris. Okay. And was released on September 2nd of this year.
That's good.
We have seen them twice, Savage and Undercover.
Oh, okay.
This is a group that wasn't afraid to have feminine hair or clothing, and blue and pink Dutch braids and yellow leather crop top. All right, is it in this one or we seen it before? Like
we've seen it before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was when you were just like, oh, they look androgynous as fuck. That was the first thing.
Oh, okay, for sure.
When they did like the Joker theme.
Oh yeah.
Harley Quinn theme.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, I remember that.
Very much so. I remember that for sure. I was gonna say, cause like the little clip, I was like, these people look familiar as fuck.
Another goddamn zoom in, pan, camera, zoom shit.
Yes, let's go.
I like that Jenny Jackson.
I like this denim look.
That switch up sounded like a song.
like, I feel like it was cute and all that stuff, and it was fun, but like, I felt like I wanted more. Like, I felt like I expected more fun, more like, cause it seemed like it was one of those like free day, like we're just having fun or whatever kind of thing. But then I wasn't feeling that necessarily from them, or maybe from a few of them. Like that high note, that homeboy just, I kind of wanted it to be more, or more intense, or I don't know.
I think it was just the kind of song it is.
It was just.
It just ain't gonna do it with that type of song. I mean, cause that's a whole genre of pop.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called, but that's like you
Like
hear it
lazy
all
pop?
the time.
like, it's
Not
just kind of
lazy
like.
pop.
I don't
you
know.
don't have to put in all this effort, so.
Yeah, but there's definitely like a lot of songs that sound like that, especially
Okay.
in the U.S. And you don't really, if you're not into it, you're not gonna like hear it. But I hear it like on certain playlists, and it's like it's just one of these. That's all it does.
Like a lazy bump, like just like you can.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting from it, but I was like, but
It
your
sounded
video
like-
seems like y'all want to do more, but like you just can't because the song isn't that way. That's what it seemed like to me. Like it seemed like the effort, they were trying to give the effort, but they couldn't do more because they couldn't take away from the song. That's what it felt like. So like, cause I mean, even when he was doing the high note, he went in and did but the high note wasn't as high as the thing should have been for like him to do all that. As I'm like, it seemed like they wanted to do more, but because the song didn't require more effort, it was like, well, this is half-ass. We half-ass in it because this is what this requires. So that's kind of it. That's why I was like, I'm torn because I don't know what they were trying to do, but it's what it looked like. So I'm like,
it was a
I
white
don't
girl
know.
bop.
Yeah, it's just
It was a white girl bop.
Yeah.
Cause that's what the music sound like. It's a white girl bop. I was like, and one of the changes, I could hear the song. I forgot what the song name was, but I could hear the song that it sounded like, and I was like, oh, it's one of those.
Okay.
White girl bop.
Yeah, it was missing a lot of soul. It was
Yeah.
missing a lot of
Yes.
life. Like it was kind of like staring someone in the face, and you know they're looking right at you, and they're staring right at you, and their face shows that they're staring at you, but nothing gives you an indication that they're staring like that. That it's you. You know what I'm saying? There's no indication that you're honestly here.
It's like you're not
But
present.
You're here.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? But it's like beyond being not present. It's like I know you're here, and I see the everything working. But it's like if I'm just like, I know you're doing something in there, but I don't know if you're doing anything in there.
Yeah,
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. And also, it seems like, I mean, this is me just hearing for the first time. It seems like if we see another 1 to 2 videos of this energy, they may have the same issue that Jessie has. Too early to call it, but they may have the same issue that Jessie had in the beginning of us watching her, which is basically like your label isn't allowing you to do the stuff you want to do because the label wants to move in a certain way. People often forget the label and your management is not just the people who get you booked for shows.
Right.
They are the umbrella that is keeping you wet from the BS that is the industry. And so if you want to continue to do your thing, this umbrella has to cover you, and thus you have to support the umbrella in the same way. So maybe the umbrella that's covering them is telling them, we want you guys to come out with more this, more light, more da da da. And then after your first album pops, then we can talk about album 2. Like, I feel like that may be, again, but this is our first hearing of, my first recognizing of this group in a way where I'm just like, something needs to change. So maybe it's different, maybe it's not. Who knows?
Yeah, because I was gonna be like, I was like, we heard them before and we liked it. No.
I think we liked it, but I think we liked it for different reasons. Like, I think they gave us a different type of music, which is like, because I think they were probably more intense or more fun to watch. Because I think the video that I'm remembering with you saying like with the Joker Harley Quinn vibes and stuff, I think I remember really liking that video because it was like, I think it was very beautiful and like it was cool to see like the creativity behind that. So I think I remember us liking it. I just think this was just, I guess, underwhelming. It was just like, I thought y'all were gonna do more and you didn't, so.
Yeah, because we seen more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, giving people expectations.
So now we go on to Park JiYoon. Was it Sung in Cheek? Song in cheek, coming of age ceremony. Oh, okay. Park JiYoon, born January 3rd, 1982, is a South Korean pop singer, actress, and model who debuted as a commercial model at 13. She began releasing music in 1997 when she was 15.
Wow,
In 2000, she released her best-selling album, Coming of Age Ceremony, which housed the extremely popular title track, Adult Ceremony. Okay. Despite its popularity, it's extremely controversial amongst fans. This is because they sexualized the living hell out of her. And even though she is 18 internationally, when it was released, she was only 19 in Korea age. You have to be 20 in Korea age to be legal. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Got it. All right.
Oh, interesting.
I just want to make sure this is the right song.
Wait, this is when she first came out.
This isn't when she first came out.
Oh, like a little
This
after.
was when she turned.
Yeah,
a certain
this was
age.
like, so like with K-pop idols, they'll have like an adult ceremony performance that they'll
Okay.
do
Okay.
to be like, I'm legal now, I can do adult things, and
Oh, okay.
I remember because they did something with BTS when
Yeah,
when JK
JK
became.
did. Yeah, they danced
legal.
to certain songs.
Yeah, I was like, okay, that's a thing. Interesting. Just-
I can't get out anyway. What?
Is that a beetle?
Yeah.
what the
This thing outside.
What the fuck is going on?
Don't cut your finger.
Ow.
Wait, what?
So the song,
Right.
just waiting for the song.
If it's the 90s, you know it's like they still did like 10 minutes. Oh, okay.
The song.
It's coming. Look.
Oh, this was not the beat I was expecting.
These heels,
I
though.
just hate the heels so
These
much.
church
I can do the whole outfit, but the heels gotta go.
Oh.
Very Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Very Jennifer anything. Very Jennifer. Wow, black people are so influential. I often ask myself, how do people live and not be black? Like, how can you be happy with your creativity?
Her voice.
She's like Shakira mixed with Christina Aguilera. And then Janet's like background vocal.
Yo, that's where I was going. I'm like, this reminds me of a Janet song.
No, for sure. All Janet influence.
Oh, the one where she's in the car.
This is her song. What is the
It's
song?
the one
Oh my goodness.
when she's in the car.
Yes. Yes.
Janet Jackson, and she's in the car. It's like coming my way, baby, or something like. She's in a car.
It's very jazz. Yo. This poppy jazz choreo. Different world. Also, she was forced to do this video by JYP. The chat wants the people on YouTube to know that this was a forced production. She had no desire to do this whatsoever, which is a shame because it's not half bad. It's just completely stealing Janet Jackson's entire
the album or something. I do not like this part. This dancing that he did, no.
What's crazy is if they did this choreo now in 2021, it would probably still work. They'd have to like sauce it up a little bit, but it would probably still work. No problem.
It's not this album.
I think it was featuring
I
someone.
don't know how long her finger was gonna be down there for.
I'll have to look, because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is gonna bother me now.
Wow. A whole breakdown.
They took every facet of like this era and tried to toss it into this video.
Terrible.
Every facet of this genre, excuse me.
What the fuck? Who is the choreographer? Why did they make her do the duck head?
You know what? This gives me. They tried to remake Aaliyah. Are You That Somebody? That's what this looks like.
It looks like Try Again. Especially when they were doing the...
Yeah, I think that's what that. Are You That Somebody?
No, it's Try Again.
Try Again?
From Romeo.
No, I know, but Are You That Somebody? Isn't that the one where they have?
I don't know which video is which, to be honest. I'll be real with y'all. I just know the two different songs. I just know one of them was like really like mechanical in the background.
I'm like, I remember this outfit literally at the end of one of her videos.
That was not good. She sounded exactly like her. I don't
Okay.
So what was that?
Oh.
That was
How about this one, right?
No,
no, it's the other one.
no, Are You That Somebody?
Talking about, okay, I thought you were talking about the dancing that she
No. I like giving the vibes, like the outfits. Literally at the end of Are You That Somebody, they have those exact outfits, like exact
Oh,
outfits.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like,
I thought you were talking about because the dance break in this is when
no, I do remember
Like,
that, but it's like the whole thing. That's why I was like, it's giving me Aaliyah, Janet Jackson, like, but like, yeah, I need to find those.
So like,
She sounded. The vocals sound exactly like Janet.
so like, Malik was saying was that she was forced to do it by JYP and she didn't know what the lyrics meant until like years later.
Oh.
This is what she was saying.
Oh wow. But I'm not that little girl you used to
Oh,
be. I'm
no.
a woman now. I'm thankful that you've waited for me now. I'll become a
The
woman.
choreo wasn't sexy enough for all this.
No, it definitely wasn't.
The choreo, the lyrics did a job, or the lyrics set an assignment that the choreo and the video did not reach. I'm so sorry to say it. I'm glad I didn't know what the lyrics were saying because I definitely would have been like, nah, that's whack.
I'm trying to figure out what song this is, but it's not. I don't know if it's a Janet song.
But yeah, dope video though. Really dope stuff. Enjoyed it. Shout out to the dancers who did what they could to like put it together. You know what I'm saying? Still doing the choreography as it should have been done. That's dope. Shout outs to the person who made, recreated, or whatever with the beat, because definitely sounds like it was born and deserves to be lived and killed
Someone
in
to
the
call my
90s.
lover.
Oh, that's the one I played first. Okay.
The
Yeah.
music video?
Overall, let this be known that it shows when your artist or your team doesn't want to do things with and or for you. At the end of the day, your project could have been so much better, but for whatever reason, there wasn't a say on her part, and so here we are.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but overall, yo, it is what it is. You know, good music still remains. Oh, someone said, now imagine you were forced to do the song, not knowing the lyrics as a minor, then discovering the meanings of what you said years later. Sounds like I got played. That's what it sounds like.
Right.
Also sounds like I got paid. So at least there was a silver lining somewhere in there. But it sounds like I got played. So you know what I'm saying?
Silver lining.
What? Shoot, she could have got T3LW TLC B2K out here. You know what I'm saying? People always talk about the 90s and the thousands, but we don't talk about the dark side of the 90s and the thousands, where although y'all favorite entertainers weren't paid for that. Y'all favorite entertainers were underage. Y'all favorite entertainers were molested daily. You know what I'm saying? Right before the performances. We don't talk about that. We just talk about how the world now wants to recreate that energy, not knowing what that energy, what it took to make that energy. Why can't I be as dope as Janet? Because she had to fight for her life behind stage.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Why can't I be as cool as Aaliyah? Because Aaliyah technically was never making her own decisions. She was making enough decisions to be able to take a shower and shit. The rest of that was, come to my studio. Someone manages you over here. You on stage. You on set. Good job, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that she put this together and not wanting to do it, and then years later, you know what I'm saying, had to find out that this was the subject matter for a song, it does suck. But at least years later, we at least, again, on the outside looking in, just hearing about this today, seeing the silver lining in all things, or at least trying to. At least years later, there's a support for her side of the situation. There's support for where she was in the reality situation, and not just, oh, you know, it's cringeworthy. It's cringeworthy for these reasons, and it shouldn't have been done. But here we are, and we support the fact that this isn't something that, you know what I'm saying, was done willingly. So, yes. So yes, say louder for those in the back. Shout outs. Super shout outs to everyone who's doing things that they love to do. Shout outs to those who are doing things with people who love to do these things. Shout outs to people who listen to your team and the people around you who collaborate together, instead of just someone putting something together, paying someone else to force someone else to do something that no one wants to do in the first place. None of y'all. Yeah, we can talk about the Aaliyah R. Kelly stuff. Look, that's gonna have to be a whole stream. R. Kelly is he's in month number 2 of the trial.
And I was gonna say maybe when the trial's over and all this.
By week 2 it was we knew it was going down, but by week 2 it was like, bro. By week 3 it was like, nigga. So yeah, he's in his second month. This is getting worse for him. This is getting worse. But we'll talk later.
Yes. Was this video 1 or video 2? Video 2? Okay, who was it?
All right, guys. Well, that was it. We got all up into. I'm like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it was just like from the moment it started, it was just like, this is not your song.
I was like,
yeah,
this is all of the Janet. And
that 12-minute intro as a spinster for no reason, like, bro. Like when it came on, I was like, this feels racist, but I can't put my finger on it. But you know that feeling when someone's saying that someone's cussing you out in another language and you don't know what they said, but you know the fuck that shit was disrespectful? That's what that felt like in the beginning before the song started. Like, bro.
Yeah, so, I'm sorry that happened to her. But, you know, live and learn. Let's grow from it. Let's not do the same shit. Companies, I'm talking to you. Okay, anyway, and that is it, guys. We'll see you guys next time.
Don't forget to hire us.
Please.